All right, hey everyone. My name is Jeremy Segal. I'm the CEO of SOLMiner Farm. We build infrastructure, we build crypto mining sites. We're basically going to just talk to you about some of the follow-up of the last talk, but also our perspective of why diversifying into real estate as a crypto miner is a smart move. And it's something that we specialize in, so we'll just go into it. Back in 2016, that's when we started getting into this. We were building 8 GPU open air rigs. So not much infrastructure you need to do that, but just to give you an idea of where we started. From there, we started building compartmentalized 10-foot shipping containers with GPUs. We went through a few iterations of that. That's back in 2017, 18. In order to get to that scale, you need to have some extra infrastructure on top of just what would be normal at a typical warehouse location or a house location. So just as developing at sites, as a lot of you know, you have to start building infrastructure for that. So then we started growing our capacity, growing our farm. These are all GPUs. It had a couple other racks to this, and in order to do that, you need infrastructure. So we're just constantly iterating, learning, getting through infrastructure, and just plowing our way through that side of things. This is another site we did infrastructure for doing the cathedral style, so the chimney effect. You have the racks pointing at each other, and then the heat goes out the top, so there's no need of exhaust fans. So we've been through some of the iterations from infrastructure on that side to be able to support some of the sites that we've built. Here's a recent site that we built. You can see the dates here, 5/29, it's cut off there, 6/10, 6/13. So we're getting pretty fast at building these sites, building infrastructure. This is 4 megawatts right here, about 5 weeks to pull that, what you see here together. In order to do that, you got to have contacts with all the infrastructure suppliers, and so that's what we're doing is infrastructure. Here's another site that we built. It's a 24 megawatt site. It's just infrastructure. In order to power all this equipment, you need infrastructure, and so that's where our bread and butter is with that. The reason I talked about all that is because a lot of miners, they might either buy machines and then have them hosted, but when the market has fluctuations like you see here and like some of you might have experienced, you might have leveraging on your equipment, and then you might get margin calls if the value of that equipment drops. And if you're not diversified into an appreciating asset such as the infrastructure side of things, then you might have some issues. We've seen a lot of companies go under since we've been in the space because of that. So we see infrastructure as a way to de-risk your business if you're in mining, as well as being a good investment just in general, even if you're not a miner. Another angle is, this is just a picture. We had a lot more GPUs than this, but when we were liquidating GPUs, it's a little bit different than liquidating ASICs in a downturn. You've got a bottom dollar of what it's worth, so we just became an e-commerce business for that part of our business and started selling them on Amazon, Newegg, Walmart, and we're able to liquidate a lot of our equipment that way. So I think just being in the space, a big part of it to be able to last through a lot of these market fluctuations is the ability to withstand the market fluctuations, and having the perspective and the way to de-risk your business is really important, and our opinion on that is infrastructure is a really good way to go about it. So we also sell transformers. We've got a conglomerate of Mexican manufacturers that we source transformers from. So if you have a site or know someone who builds sites that needs fast lead times on transformers, that's something we can help with. You can see that the market is going really strong for AI compute, so having high-density electricity contracts with data centers, it's very valuable in the future, in our opinion. So we feel like it's an appreciating asset. But if you have any questions, we have a booth in the far back corner on that side. So feel free to come and talk to us out at our booth, and we're happy to talk about how infrastructure or how you can get involved or how we can help you diversify and de-risk your business. Thanks.